Breaking news, Xabi Alonso sacked by Real Madrid. I had to check this twice just to be sure, but it is confirmed he will leave Real Madrid and Álvaro Arbeloa will step in as his immediate replacement. And we have to ask ourselves the question, is this justified? Is this the correct decision moving forwards at Real Madrid? In my opinion, it is a resounding no, and I'm about to dive into it. So, Xabi Alonso arrives in the summer and he's a guy who wants to put his mark on the team. Don't forget that not so long ago, this is a team that criticised Carlo Ancelotti for a lack of direction, a lack of tactics. Well, Xabi Alonso was the complete polar opposite. He was the guy with the system. He was the guy who had his fullbacks transformed to wingbacks at Bayer Leverkusen, and they destroyed the Bundesliga. They went on and they took a league title and they looked imperious. It all looked really positive, but he encountered a major problem at Real Madrid. Well, a few actually, but number one, the recruitment just isn't there, and Real Madrid are paying the price dearly for those recruitment mistakes over the last few years in particular. And we will dive into those in another video, but the long and the short of it is that we failed to buy in key areas and the players that we've got just aren't good enough subjectively, but I believe that the whole world can see this now, and I think that was evident again last night against Barcelona. Now, in addition to this, Xabi Alonso encountered the one thing which was a guarantee, the egos. And his management of the likes of Bellingham, Vinicius, Mbappe is what's ultimately led him to take the fall, I believe, because there are numerous reports that those relationships just weren't there. And again, I have to side with the manager, because if I'm looking at those players, especially the likes of Jude Bellingham and Vinicius, I don't want them anywhere near my football team. I just don't think that they've got the mentality. I don't think that they've got the sense of pride that you need from a Real Madrid player. That player who's willing to run through a brick wall for you. And having said that, Vinicius was amazing last night. I take nothing away from his individual performance. He was an absolute monster, terrorising Barcelona again and again. But he has been lacking all too often this season. What was it, 16 games, 17 games without a goal? That's just not good enough. What team in Europe that aspires to win the Champions League can afford to have a forward with that level of consistency? It's nowhere near the standard that is expected, and ultimately is a reason why I believe that Vinicius should go. Again, we will touch on that in greater depth in a different video. Jude Bellingham, another player, stealing a living at Real Madrid, and the English press just don't see it because they don't watch La Liga football. They don't watch Real Madrid often enough to know that this guy does nothing. Walks around the pitch, doesn't contribute anything. Was he even on the pitch yesterday? I mean, he did. He played the entirety of the game. Would you know it? Not a chance, because he just doesn't get into the game. Contrast that with the likes of Pedri, a player that Real Madrid fans are so quick to make that comparison between. And you tell me who had the greater impact for their team last night, and it's not difficult to see. Xabi Alonso really struggled with this team because he had no chance. These players were always going to throw him under the bus. They are not good enough to wear the shirt, and I honestly wish him good luck at his next team, because he will get another team and he will have his opportunity. The likes of Liverpool, I can't see Manchester United, despite the fact that he's been linked with Manchester United and the likes of Ineos considering bringing him in. Don't forget, he used to play for Liverpool, won the Champions League in 2005, that famous win in Istanbul. I cannot see it, but I tell you what, Arne Slot should be looking out over his shoulder, because Xabi Alonso is a good manager. He's got his ideas. He wants a system in place. He didn't get it at Real Madrid, but he won't always encounter the egos and the problems that he faced here elsewhere. So, do I believe that it was justified? No, not a chance. Do I believe that Arbeloa is the answer? No. He's got the same bunch of dross that Xabi Alonso had. He's not a miracle worker, and I don't see things going any differently. I believe that there is massive change needed at Real Madrid, and even higher up. I think that the recruitment is an absolute joke, and that needs addressing, but these are all things that we will talk about in a future video. But for now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Would you have given Xabi Alonso another opportunity, or were they right to pull the trigger? I hope you enjoy the video. Take care.